And just like that, the final episode of the recording session has begun. Welcome back to 2064 Read-Only Memories. I am your host, Mega Shadow Fists. I suck at video games, I suck at commentary. And when we last left off, what were we doing, ladies and gentlemen? We were doing things, now we're going to continue to do even more things, and we're going to go to sleep because we had just finished writing our article. Let's go to bed. Oh, actually, let's look at the bed first. You're home within your home. Nothing like curling up under those blankets and escaping away for a while. Okay. Talk to bed. This bed only chats back when you're sleep talking. It's not the most well-designed function. That's interesting. Use an item. Let's use an item. Use an item on bed, please. Oh, that's weird like that sometimes. Okay. What? Do I need to, like, I don't understand how, okay. The headphones detect that you're laying down and begin to play some soothing ocean sound effects. Okay. That's that. Now let's go ahead and go to sleep. Please. Go to sleep, stay awake. Now let's go to sleep. The heck? The heck?
Ah, good. You're finally awake.
Let's see, what voice should we give you?
I'm not sure who it's with.
Okay, it doesn't okay. We're just gonna give you the like, I kinda wanna do like the whatchamacallit voice, but I'm not gonna do that. I'll just do, should I do Athena or should I do Trucy? We'll go with Trucy.
I'm honestly not sure why most humans still have such lengthy sleep cycles. It seems rather inconvenient. Are you significantly opposed to cybernetic augments?
What? How'd you get into my apartment? What the hecky? How the heck did you get into my apartment is a good thing, considering we have the security door there. Unless you can hack into it.
I came in through the door, of course. The cryptographic algorithms it uses are actually quite atrocious. It only took me 17 trillion clock cycles to break your entry code.
17 trillion clock cycles. So, like, I'm not quite sure how long a clock cycle is on like your computer, but
it looks rather imposing. But it's actually a knockoff of the Secugate M14723B.
This is actually going more into like whatchamacallit voice. Which I won't say for spoilers. 17 trillion clock cycles. Computer. I like an explanation here. Instructions per second. Computing. Millions of instructions per second. MIPS. The speed of a given CPU depends on a matter. Okay. Okay, this is way over my head to do while thinking of recording at the same time. Whatever the case may be, I'm pretty sure that is pretty much not standard by today's whatchamacallit. That's super fast. Secugate, like Seagate.
Secugate M14723B.
I guess we're just gonna use that voice. 17 trillion? The Secugate M14? I knew my landlord was full of it when he said it was the best. What should I say? 17 trillion, I suppose, is what we'll choose.
Don't feel too bad. I actually cheated a bit when I cross-referenced likely numeric combinations against the stored personal data on you. I'm not certain why you picked the birthday of your first dog, but it would be sufficiently obscure to defeat most casual attempts to enter. Frankly, I felt a little silly that I took the time to do all that once I noticed that the lock on your window is broken.
And plus it's open.
And that you left it open.
You know my dog's birthday?
I know a lot of things. Honestly, it would have taken me longer if I had to enter the codes manually, but it was trivial to slice through the door's firewall and try against the stored data directly.
This text is so slow. I wonder if I can fix that.
I would suggest investing in an InSec Model 1355 automatic security door. The 1385 is newer, but I find the added attack vector introduced by the integrated voice commands isn't worth the convenience. The 1355 also has 300 5-star reviews on Kongol.
My Windows lock is broken?
Yes, I attempted to repair it, but it uses a proprietary bolt head I am not equipped to remove. I took the liberty of filing a maintenance request with your building superintendent. Considering the speed at which he has historically worked, I estimate it will take him 16 working days to complete the repair. Not quite to my standards.
Hold on, what are you doing in my apartment?
Oh, I hope you don't mind.
No, it's like for some reason, like when she talks, the frame rate gets cut in half. I don't know why. Like, what's weird?
While you were asleep, I had some spare time on my hands, so I reorganized your records and entertainment media using BSAC. Once that was done, I found the cleanliness of your living and workspace to be suboptimal conditions for the long-term performance of my micro actuator, so I took the liberty of cleaning the place up a bit. As you awoke, I was attempting to interface and make performance adjustments to your personal computer, but I've run into a bit of a snag.
It's too old. No,
Unfortunately, your motherboard seems to have had a critical failure while I was attempting to remove some particular nasty malware.
In other words...
An electrical surge caused significant damage to several other components as well. I would consider it no great loss, though. Why were you using that dinosaur to begin with?
All my work's on there!
Don't fret! I did manage to back up your data drive's contents on my storage before the crash.
Okay. I still need a new computer. I guess you're gonna be our personal computer from now on?
Additionally, I am willing to serve as your personal computer until you can procure a replacement or provide the parts necessary for me to make the REPARS. It is the least I can do.
That's nice, but you still haven't told me why you're here.
Aw, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to engage you in any sort of subterfuge, but I tend to ramble on a bit when I'm nervous.
I love the faces he or she makes. She's female. She's female in my book.
I have all the necessary protocols, but I've never actually spoken to another person besides Hayden until now.
Wait a minute, Hayden's our friend. Hayden? You know Hayden Weber?
Well, saying I know Hayden is putting it simply, but yes.
I haven't seen Hayden in over a year. Where is he? He dead?
I don't really That's why I'm here.
Oh. The music stopped. I think things are about to get really real for a second here, so...
Help me! You aren't quite my only hope. But you're certainly most statistically supported.
Nice Star Wars reference there. Slow down. Just start from the beginning.
The beginning? Okay. Yes, I can do T-H-A-T. Earlier tonight, Hayden's apartment was assaulted by some persons unknown to me. He seemed frightened, terrified even, and instructed me to escape. I crawled out of a window, and after some deliberation, hurried here. I heard them breaking down the door as I left.
Let's see here. Why am I your best hope? Anyone out for Hayden? Was anyone out for Hayden?
I don't know. I'm not certain who would benefit the most from taking Hayden prisoner. Admittedly, Hayden has become increasingly paranoid as of late and has warned me to stay alert, but he would never specify anyone I should fear when I asked. It's not as though he has any obvious enemies. There are several multinational corporations that could make use of his engineering skills, but I can't imagine any of them would go as far as snatching him.
I ran an algorithm. Why am I your best hope?
I ran an algorithm against every contact in Hayden's address book. Based on the combined deductions of personal profile, directness of connection to Hayden, occupational skill, and probable motive, you are the candidate most likely to be both able and willing to help me. And the one least likely to be suspected of doing so.
I've never looked for a missing person, but I could try.
The numbers don't lie about your investigative skills, but I will admit your total lack of recent success is worrisome.
We'll see about that.
Don't worry, if Hayden trusted you, I trust that you're strong-willed and capable. If anything, it's worth trying for Hayden.
Why would they want Hayden? She said she doesn't know, so...
He is one of the top researchers at Parallax, but there's no way that alone would be enough to get him kidnapped. I suspect it has to do with me.
It was purple. I wonder if this is like Danganronpa, where you can like... and then like select the purple thing? Probably not. Who are you, anyway? What do you have to do with it?
Excuse me. I forgot to introduce myself. I've never had the pleasure of doing so before. I am Turing.
Oh, like the Turing test, or Alan Turing.
I know this must sound quite unflattering, but I suppose you could describe me as one of Hayden's experiments. He is currently researching advanced machine intelligence at Parallax. I am a personal side project of HIS. Exploring true artificial sapience. It's possible that the idea of a sapient machine could scare or tempt an organization to kidnapping him. Either to stop his research or to take it and use it for themselves.
So chatty. How are you different from any other ROM? Tell me more. How are you different from any other ROM?
A regular ROM has virtual intelligence. They can appear rather smart, even human-seeming when you talk to them. But they're just cleverly programmed to respond to a variety of situations in an organic manner. They aren't in any way self-deterministic. As for myself, much of my code wasn't actually written by Hayden, but rather compiled during my infancy as I learned to interact with the world around ME. But despite my ability to self-modify my code, I am afraid to adapt or develop any further without Hayden's guidance. Did he only program me with the illusion of free will?
How could you know? One way or the other.
How would you? Hayden once told me that his desire to create artificial life stemmed from his need to find out, but I can't say I have any new insight into the question. How can any of us tell that we aren't just puppets dancing to someone else's will?
I think we're getting a little too philosophical here. If Jill were here, she would say, like, what would she say? You know what? Get over it. That's not what she would say. I mean, that's kind of what she would say, but she'd do it like in a not so straightforward, messed up, rude way than that.
You're right. I apologize for the tangent.
Well then, I suppose we should get started. Well then, let's begin.
Indeed. Time is of the essence. I took the liberty of charging the auto cab fare from here to Hayden's apartment to your personal finance account. The car has just arrived.
I feel like I should start doing some random Japanese words in this game too. Just because, like, I do it in Dual Destinies, well, not as much as I should, but, and I did it kind of in, VA11, so... Yeah, I think I should do it. The problem is that, due to the nature of the game, because it's all computer-based, I'm not quite sure what I could really use, because a lot of these words are just going to be just straight-up English words, just in a Japanese accent. Anyway, I can totally afford that. Lead the way. Why not go to the police? They might be able to help. Okay, bobblehead, I'll help, but there's better be a story here. That's rude. I like, Turing already. I don't know, it's that smile. That's not... She is adorable. I don't care if she's canonically a guy. She is a girl. Okay? In my book. I can totally afford that. Lead the way. Why not go to the police? I think he's saying that sarcastically. Why not go to the police? They might be able to help. Let's try to be nice here.
No! We can't! One of the last things Hayden told me is to avoid the authorities. We must be conscious about who we inform of this.
My guess is that probably the manufacturer of you is probably somewhat on the illegal side. Developing an AI to that degree, to the form of basically sentience. There's probably, even if it's not illegal, it's probably frowned upon, or I don't know, maybe they would kidnap him. Maybe Zybutscore would kidnap him and, like, kidnap her and take her to whatever.
My calculations show the possibility of a leak are dangerously high. Corruption, despite being a challenge of public trust as well as cohesion of departmental policies, is still a possibility to consider. If it becomes public that Hayden has been kidnapped, his life may be put in further danger. His chances of escape would surely decrease.
I guess that also works too.
We must keep this to ourselves for now, please.
Alright, lead the way. I'm really liking this story. Like, I'm really liking this game. It's really cool. I like it. December 20th, 2064, December 21st! Hayden's apartment. December 21! Really? Not to be confused with the K-pop girls group 2NE1. No. 21. That number. December 21st, 2064. So, this game, if this takes place in the same universe as Ace Attorney Dual Destinies, which, you know, because we're currently on December 21st, at least the time of recording this, I might be past that point, I don't know, because, you know, I mentioned this before in Shantae Half-Human Hero, but in case you aren't watching, you don't know, I'm recording this, normally what I do is I record, like, 2 recording sessions a week, one on Tuesday for Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and one on Friday for Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And then once the next Tuesday or Friday comes up, I'll have to do another recording session because I'll be out of footage. So I do like a 1 week's worth of recording 1 week's worth of videos in a recording session. So in case, like, you know, I don't think this series is going to get me a whole lot of new viewers, but in case you're new, if you comment on a video, I won't. And if you comment on a video for that Monday, this is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, right? So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I won't be able to respond to it until the next Tuesday when I record it again. But I'm recording an extra week ahead so that once finals week comes up and you'll have to be quiet, I'll be forced to be so quiet that I won't be able to record. I'll have videos able to go. So actually, I won't even really know how you guys respond to this series yet until the 3rd recording session, because I'll be starting the 2nd recording session when it's time for me to start uploading videos for this recording session. That's just how it is, but that won't be the way that it is for the entire series, I don't think. Just letting you know.
That's strange.
What do you mean, There we go.
Well, the door of our home seems to have already been repaired. I'm certain my audio senses picked up the sounds of his assailants breaking the lock.
Perhaps the maintenance robot took care of it.
It's possible. Most of the repairs of the building are handled by the automated systems. At best, it means someone is aware there's a situation here. Let's proceed carefully. Oh, a lucky break. It seems my access codes still work. Hayden's door has far better security than yours does.
What's that supposed to mean, buddy? We shouldn't disturb any evidence just in case we need to go to the police after all. We're not going to the police! Sorry, we're doing this old school! Just be careful. You made your point about the door, let's just head in. Okay, so what type of character will I... Well, actually, I'm going to choose the answer that I would in this situation. So, I feel like it might be fun to roleplay a little bit, but... I don't know, I just want to be me. So, let's see. Just be careful. Actually, if it were me, I would be like, just in case we do need to go to the police. Actually, no, I probably wouldn't. I don't know. I would keep it an option. I would keep the police an option, but I wouldn't, like, say, just in case we need to go to the police after all. You made your point about the door, let's just head in. Yeah, let's be sarcastic a little bit. You made your point about the door, let's just head in. It doesn't look like there's such much of a struggle. Are you sure he was actually kidnapped, Turing?
I do not make a habit of entering people's homes in the middle of the night without permission for no reason. Breaking and entering is just a sustainable hobby.
What?
So yes, I am quite certain. I saw it happen myself. I should have stayed and tried to protect him. I doubt he could have fought off a serious assault. Hayden is not the most physically intimidating of individuals.
Aren't you programmed against harming humans? Probably not. Probably not.
Of course not. How silly.
Yeah, like that would go against the whole point of the experiment. Like you're trying to get Turing to learn how to be like human, gain sentience, right? And by restricting certain human variables, you know, it just wouldn't work. I'm not quite sure if that makes any sense.
Of course not. How silly. To make a machine intelligence truly self-deterministic, it must be able to self-modify. Any sapient worth their silicone would be able to code around such an inhibitor eventually. I could rip your arm off right now if I cared to.
Let's please try not to make a habit of that. By the way, the Golden Gate Bridge, by the way. By the way. Or make a habit of that. Please try not to do that. Comforting, Turing. Why don't you? Please don't. Please don't.
I won't for the same reason you don't go around randomly killing people.
How do you know? You don't know me.
The social contract is a useful construct. A social contract is a useful construct is just as apparent to me as it is to you. It simply isn't acceptable to go on a murderous rampage.
Glad we're clear on that one.
Self-defense and defense of one's home and family is typically allowed, though. I could have, and may have even been obligated to come to Hayden's defense. But,
You did the right thing by escaping. What's done is done, we need to focus on finding him. Is it really the right thing, though? Perhaps... Let's try to comfort her a bit. You did the right thing by escaping.
Excellent point! Let's start searching for clues.
Before we do that, though, we're gonna save. Menu. Saves. Over slot 1. Let's go ahead and... Okay, slot 1. Now let's go ahead and save. Like, it's kind of weird like that for some reason. Okay, let's save. File will be overwritten with new saved data. Proceed? Yes, please. Yes. Done. Alright. Let's go to continue. Let's see what we got here. So, if I were you, I'd want to be me too. Where do I start? Megan Trainor reference. Okay, sure. Photos. Look at the photos. Pictures of Hayden traveling all over the world. Working at a company like Parallax ensures you'll be more than well off. Oh, he's in Tokyo. That's Tokyo Tower. The Tokyo Tower, if you will. Tokyo Tower. Let's go ahead and use a photo. The sentiment is understood. It's kind of like the Eiffel Tower a little bit, but it's red and white. The sentiment is understood, but you probably won't forget what Hayden looks like anytime soon. Okay, plant. This plant is doing much better than the one at home. Aww. We'll name this one Charlie. Because it's... Okay. Pause off. Based on your track record is for the best. Oh man, I love this game so much already. Let's see here. We can look at the window. Let's look at the window last. Let's look at the computer.
That's Hayden's computer. Most people just use a hand screen or goggles in conjunction with their ROM, but desktop rigs like this are still more suitable to the intensive programming tasks Hayden needs to perform.
Do you know how to get in? There might be clues.
Unfortunately, no, I don't. And before you ask, I don't think I would be able to break past the security in any reasonable length of time.
Well, that's because your door had crap security. Of course you can't. That would be too easy.
I'm sorry to disappoint you. If you like to try your hand at digital breaking and entering, be my guest. I actually have a bit less free processing power than a regular ROM, despite a powerful CPU.
I actually have a bit less free processing power than a regular ROM, despite a powerful CPU. Okay.
Much of those extra clock cycles are easily maintained by complex personality algorithms.
Yeah, because you're so loaded with personality, aren't you, Turing? Aren't you? I don't know.
His computer has enough spare processing power to run counter-intrusion software if I attempt to slice in. Frankly, even if I did have the power capability, I haven't found hacking to be one of my talents.
What does talent have to do with it? What kind of question is that? Can't you just download the knowledge from the meshnet?
I could, but much in the same way you might learn a task and still have no aptitude for it. I'm not certain I would be able to do the job any better than any experienced computer security expert. The whole reason humans have always been better at breaking into systems than the systems are at keeping them out is because humans have intuition. While computers can only think in straight lines, humans can think sideways and upside down. I lack that ability.
Aww. Pat you on the head. I don't like this question. Are you incapable of that kind of creative leap? I mean, I don't mind the question itself, I just don't like the wording.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but as silly as it sounds, I just don't think I'm very good with computers.
The heck? Okay, that's something.
I do seem to have some skill with painting, though.
That's really useful here.
Hayden was impressed with me with some of my pieces, but I'm not sure he has a firm enough grasp of early 20th century abstract expressionism to give an objective opinion.
An artist with the spoiler voice, that's interesting. Abstract art doesn't seem like something a robot would be good at. I don't like these questions. I don't like these statements. What are you saying, buddy?
That's true. Machines are best at reproduction, still life, impressionism, photorealism. But I find it more challenging and satisfying to paint what I feel.
Let's get back to searching. Okay. What happens if we try... You have no idea how to log in. Okay. Can't we look at the desk? No, we can't. Okay, there's stuff here. Let's look at the TV. The television is looping through some of Hayden's feeds. Tech banter, Ted's code tips, augmented eye. There's the augmented eye. Where's Donovan D. Dawson? I'm looking for you, man. There are no buttons on the screen, and there's no need to watch TV right now. Okay, I'm looking that up right now, though. Do VA11 and read-only memories take place in the same universe. I mean, they're made by completely different developers, which is why it surprised me. V11, read 20 memories, the player. I don't want to, like, there are all these links, but I don't want to get too much into it. ROM Easter eggs. I know it might be a tad spoilery. This is the VA11 thing, so I don't have to worry about that. But has anyone found out how to unlock the 2 Easter egg characters mentioned in the achievement? What is the connection between this game and ROM anyways? They seem to have the same art style and setting. I've noticed the Hassie eyes in both of them. Unsure if that's related to the achievement. The store pages list different developers. What's the deal? Well, it appears that due to crossover stuff, ROM and V11 are in the same universe. Like you can meet ROM or some other characters from ROM and V11, or at least they are mentioned. The only thing I found out so far, well, I'll censor out that one thing because like I want it to be a surprise for you guys. The only thing I found out so far, the drink mentions in Hassie Bar and ROM. Okay, well I'll cut that out as well because I want that to be a surprise for you guys. Okay, so they do take place in the same universe due to collaboration between the developers. Okay, so they do take place in the same universe. I was right about that. So that's not even just me being silly and doing like headcanon stuff. Okay, there are no buttons on the screen, and there's no need to watch TV right now. Is that what happened when we did, like, the hand thing here? The remote doesn't seem to be around, either. Or maybe... Turing? Game consoles. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this. A few vintage video game consoles. Hayden was always a fan of old tech. There's a Mega 16, a Dural, and even a Famulink. So, a Mega 16, so that would be like a, Oh, I mean, there's the Ultra 64, which is the Nintendo 64, and there's a Commodore, but like Mega 16. Is that a video game thing that I made up? That I invented? A Dora? I don't know. That isn't a Famulink, so like a Famulink, like a Famicom. Game consoles. Let's touch them. We gain the strength of the temptation we resist. So you'll probably become a rad video game wizard now. But yeah, there is actually something in there. So apparently, there's a certain character in VA11 that you can actually see in this game. But I'm not going to say who it is because I want... Like, it doesn't really bother me, but I feel like some of you guys, like, if I said it, it would probably, like, it would really ruin the surprise for you. So I'm not going to say who that character is, but... I'm actually curious, for those of you who played VA11, let me know in the comment section below who you think the character is. I'm not gonna confirm or deny it, but that's really cool, I think. Look at Broken Tech, because I've never seen that before. Like 2 games made by 2 different developers existing within the same universe. Like, that's really cool. A ROM could put it in Hayden's headset. He must have been in the middle of working on something. Hold on. Oops. Let's Busted. He must have dropped it in the skirmish. Like the song "Busted," dude. I don't know the lyrics. It's some 90 like early 2000s boy band. Look at the memory card. It looks like an old high-density memory card. Something in the room might be able to read it. Like a computer. Memory card added to items. Okay, let's look at the door. Look at the window, I suppose.
Hayden likes the natural light that this apartment affords. This window here is where I escaped from. It is a considerable distance to the ground below.
How did you get down?
I took the fire escape.
Ah, smart cookie. Of course. Of course you did. Can we actually go outside? It's a long way down. Better be careful out on the balcony. I guess not. It's, why does it... I don't understand... Okay, high density memory card. Doesn't fit. No compatible slots, huh? What about the TV, then? It's a smart TV. It probably has, like, the stuff in there. It probably has, like, a thing that you can hook up. What? Well, I guess you just don't have the option to. Can you plug into the game consoles, then? No, it doesn't look like it. No. He's normally not messy like this. You sure we can't just go out? Because I think I looked at everything. That was everything, I believe. Unless I'm missing something here. Oh, hold on. Books. Stack of books. This is going to be the game breaker, ladies and gentlemen. The game changer, I should say.
Oh! I think I see something under those reference books.
Like a password of some sort? Please don't tell me you kept your password under a stack of books. Come on. Looks like a tablet. And by looks like it, that's what it told me. I don't know what it looks like.
Ah, that device! I find it rather annoying that he prefers to go basic rather than trust me with his schedule. It is well within my skill set, but he claims he does not want me to begin to feel subservient to HIM. The memory card slot is empty. It seems to be matched for the memory card you discovered.
Well, that's interesting. Use tablet? No. Oh, I just want to see.
We can't use it without the card. Go ahead and insert it.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to insert this. Oh, we're going to insert the... Oops. I don't still understand how that works. Okay, high density card. We got an achievement. Find the thing in the doohickey.
Hayden must have removed the memory card in order to prevent his assailants from easily tracing his connections. If only I kept...
He just left it on the floor. If these guys couldn't put two and two together, they're morons.
If only I had kept his information stored with me, he would not have had to resort to such crude measures.
The tablet's calendar says he was supposed to meet with someone named Tomcat today. Ring any digital bells?
Not really. I guess we'll have to go ask. Says here that they're going to meet at a club called Stardust located in the Castro district. I'll mark it on your city map.
Stardust add to city map.
We can head over there and ask around about this Tomcat character. Perhaps they can shine some light on why Hayden was snatched.
My city map?
Oh, excuse me, I still haven't set up a user account for you in my system. We shouldn't put that up any longer. Once finished, I will have an assortment of new ways to assist you. For example, I'll be able to reroute any caller message that you receive while we're out and about. I just need to ask you a few questions. This is an exciting thing, IPROMISE.
Don't you know literally everything about me already? You knew my first dog's birthday! Cool, bring it on.
Welcome to the first time user setup for your new relationship and organizational manager running the latest build of Parallax's live intelligence processing system. I'll need to ask you a few questions, then you can get right to managing your life with your new ROM. If you have any questions, feel free to consult our online FAQ and setup guide or contact our support department directly. First, could you tell me your preferred name for use in account creation, online communications, and conversational speech?
Enter name, please. Yeah, enter name. MEGA.
Do you wish to keep this name?
Actually, yes. Yes.
Thank you. I have input your name as Mega. Next, could you tell me which pronouns I should use for you in referential and conversational speech?
They, them, their, no. He, him, his. More options? What the heck?
Thank you. I have input your pronouns as he, him, his. Finally, could you tell me your preferred diet for use in restaurant recommendations?
Omnivorous, vegetarian? Hello? What the heck is that supposed to mean? Let's see. Halal diet. Definition. Denoting or relating to meat prepared as prescribed by Muslim law. Oh, okay. Halal. That's interesting. I have to keep that in mind then. Probably not for this game in particular, but now I won't sound like an ignorant buffoon when someone says halal and I don't know what they're talking about. Omnivorous. Is what I am at. Is what I am.
Diet said is omnivorous. Are you sure?
Oops, that's wrong. No, yeah, that's correct. That's correct.
Thank you for confirming. I have obtained your physical location from GPS and will load local data into my memory as it becomes available. Please review your submitted profile information for accuracy or restore setup to enter it again. Interview, your name is Mega, your pronouns are he, him, and your diet is omnivorous. Does that sound right?
Let's start over. Yeah, that's correct. Correct.
Thank you, Mega. See? That was relatively painless. You should now also be able to access the local map of Neo SF. The meeting with Tomcat isn't until later this evening. Perhaps we should head back to your apartment for now.
I think we looked at everything. All right, I'm ready to go.
I'm sure we can find some common ground while getting to know one another better. It'll be efficient to use of our time together. Thank you for escorting me, H-E-R-E. Let's head back to your home.
This game does not autosave, so please be sure to save frequently. Okay. I need to keep that in mind. When this game loads, that is... Chapter 1. This music, what does it remind me of? Like, December 21st, 2064, Neo SF, Outer Sunset? Like the instruments. A new cyberpunk adventure, achievement like,
you know, your Crossula Ovada isn't doing very well. Have you been overwatering it?
That could be the issue. That reminds me, in real life, I had a plant, right? Like we got from like some friends of parents, and like I got a plant and my sister got a plant, and so we were supposed to water them every other week, right? That was what we were supposed to do. So then, this is like the summer 2004, 2005. My sister and I, we went to visit grandparents. We went to stay with the grandparents for the summer. And while that was going on, my dad and my mom were in charge, or I guess really my dad, because my mom wasn't watering them. My dad was in charge of watering the plants. And we put them there, and they were nice and good. We came back, and they were dead, because my dad overwatered them. So remember, if you have plants, overwater. I was so disappointed. I was heartbroken. I was like, no, my plant. Overwatering is just as bad as underwatering.
Have you been overwatering it?
My what? Don't plants need lots of water? No. Usually what I do is if I'm unsure of the test, if I'm unsure of how often I should water it, well, you can always Google it, but what I do is I just stick my finger into the soil and then fill it around a bit. If there's still a little bit of moisture in there, you probably don't really need to water it, even if it appears dry, like automatically, or even if it appears dry on the surface. My what?
This giant plant you have on the windowsill here. It's actually a succulent, and since I'm assuming you leave this window open all the time, it should get more than enough water just from occasional rain blowing in. Speaking of rain, your decorative plant may be doing poorly, but the mildew in your drywall is flourishing.
The plant's named Woty. I got it from a friend a couple months ago. Mildew. Time to give the landlord another call. The plant's named Woty. I got it from a friend a couple months ago.
How thoughtful of them! The Crossula Ovada, also known as the Jade Plant, Money Tree, Lucky Tree, or Friendship Tree, is an excellent and easy to care for houseplant. They make beautiful bonsai, or are suitable for beginners, and have some cultural significance both in Far East and America as a token for good financial luck. Most likely an urban legend, but it's still a nice gift.
A bonsai tree? Which, you know, everyone should know about that. Although typically in the US, it's pronounced as bonsai, which is weird because like it has like there's like bonsai and then there's bonsai, which in English, like American English or just like English in general, they're pronounced the same, even though they aren't the same in Japanese. They have different meanings. Bonsai is like I mean, I'm sure typically a lot of people tend to think of like World War II, like people crashing their planes into things, but no, that's just like a general thing you say in Japan, like hooray, sort of. I mean, you don't just say it all the time, like, you know, I mean, I guess you could, but, you know. And then bonsai obviously is the type of tree. Okay, so what do you want me to do about the plant? Okay, so what do you want me to do about... So what do you want me to do about the plant?
I like your authorization to have a few tools shipped here. If I plant it into a more suitable pot with sandier soil, it should be thriving again soon. You just have to remember to water it less frequently. Considering the state of your apartment, I'd figured you'd neglect it rather than drown it. Ironic, since it would be doing better if you had.
Oh my god. Jeez, she is just laying out the burns. Oh, forget. Sure, Turing, whatever you want. Sure, Turing. Well, forgive me for giving a damn.
I was not intending to insult you, but I should have chosen my words more carefully. Though, if you really do intend to care for this plant, I suggest you let me do as I see fit. I mean, only to help you.
Sure, Turing, whatever you want.
Excellent. The supply should be here soon. I ordered from a place close by to keep the shipping costs down. Oh, one other thing. When I was doing the research on how to best take care of the Crucilla ovata, I stumbled upon the persistent belief that talking to plants improves their health. There's significant scientific evidence that shows there may be something to the notion, but the methodology in the studies was a bit shaky, so it could all be a rank superstition.
Mildew. Time to give the landlord another call.
I have, in fact, already taken the liberty of sending a request to his office. And, considering the broken window, broken sink, and the lingering sense of disrepair, I'm not confident he has a history of following through.
I was just confronting him in person, but I have run a message. But I have run a message, and the man is convicted felon for assault and battery with a deadly weapon.
Perhaps we should bring some sort of bribe? I will continue to formulate a stratagem. Anyway, I'll have this plant flourishing in no time. If left in direct sunlight, the leaves gain a pretty red tinge to their edges, and it should start flowing in the autumn. It'll really pull the whole room together. You know, once you get the sink F-I-X-E-D. Oh, it's almost the time Hayden is scheduled to meet with Tomcat. We should make our way to Stardust soon. Your city map is updated with the location.
Okay, but what we're gonna do actually is we're gonna go to... Whoops, we're gonna go to menu. You know what we're gonna do is we're going to save over slot 1, it looks like. File will be overwritten with your new save data. Yes, please. Save gain is mega. Yes, please. Okay. With that out of the way, let's go ahead and go to the main menu and end things off here. This video went 8 minutes over the necessary time, but that's alright because I wanted to get all that dialogue out of the way. But anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and end things off here. And yeah, so I'm curious to see what you guys have been thinking of this series so far. Of course, I won't be able to respond till the third recording session since I'm recording ahead, unfortunately. But anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and end things off here. So, if you liked this video, this series of videos, please feel free to leave a like. If you thought it was cool, please feel free to subscribe and join Team Strawberry today. Also be sure to follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/MegaShadowFist. I'll be sure to leave that in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and this is MegaShadowFist signing out. Bye!